In an era of football defined by small risk and astronomical fees, AS Monaco has just dropped the rule book and they have changed their system of buy low and sell high. Now, this video is going to be a very interesting video, and the interesting thing about this video is that AS Monaco, who were once known as the talent factory and a recognized talent factory. We know that Mbappe came from there, many Chunameni came from there, many great talents came from there. Our recognized talent factory has just dropped their transfer system, and they have adopted a new transfer system which is completely opposite to the previous one, and it's a very interesting one. Now, this season's story can be a totally different story for them, and by a different story, I mean that it can be a story of total destruction, or these new signings can fire them to glory and achieve wonders this season. Let's get started to know whether this season is going to be awesome or destructive. I mean destructive in a bad way.
الثالث كرة تصل عن طريق كومان، منقولة هذه الكرة من الطرف الأيسر، مهم جدا أن يسجل كيليان مبابي. كريم والتسديدة عادت إلى بوجبا الله.
At first, I would like to talk about the return of a superstar, a midfield masterio, and a player that everyone has been waiting to watch. A serial champion and a World Cup winner. Yes, I am talking about Paul Pogba. Now, still be in his prime, or not even if in prime, he should still be in good form to play, if I'm talking about a normal play. For me, he is one of the most electrical players that I have seen, and this transfer could be a golden opportunity for him. Upcoming season shall tell us the story. Currently, Pogba is facing a shadow that has been shadowing his career and has shadowed his career. I'm talking about an 18-month layoff, and basically by layoff I mean a ban. Recently Monaco have lost their engines in midfield, and by engines I mean Yusuf Fofana and Kamara. Now let's look the transfer of Pogba from Monaco's perspective. If we start to look at it, it's transfer dilemma, nothing else. If firstly we would need to know about the Adi Huda system. It's a high intensity system, and the main question here is that how can Pogba fit in? And I really think that the system will deploy him as an advanced playmaker, and his vision will be used to open up spaces for the forwards at the front, and this system will not make him defend deep or do deep defensive work like the previous system that we have seen. If this system works for Pogba, I am sure that this system will work for Monaco, and this season would be wonderful for them. Now I would like to talk about a player that can be the ultimate lottery ticket for Monaco. And yes, I am talking about none other than Ansu Fati, the one who has arrived from Barcelona on loan. This is the same kid that was one hailed as Messi's heir. At 16, he shattered many records. He became the youngest Champions League scorer. The main problem with Ansu Fati is his injuries. And Monaco have completed this deal very cleverly. They have reduced the risk by signing him on a loan. And now the main question is, how can Ansu Fati fit in the Hyotar, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, system? And I really believe that Ansu Fati has the things to offer to the system that they are lacking right now, which is basically explosive pace. In the final third. He can play as one of the two forwards behind the central striker, and his speed can be used to stretch and generate plays in the final third. If the current manager can keep him healthy, I'm sure Monaco will be having a wonderful season. Now, surely this is one of the boldest transfer strategies in these recent years. Monaco have built a foundation of tactical intelligence in this transfer market. And by this I mean they have recently signed Eric Dier from Bayern Munich. And he provides much more than just leadership. He's perfect for the central role in the youth system and in a preferable back three formation. And with him is a very young, versatile defender. These are from, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. These are from PSV and Mavisa. They are both young, and that's why it's still a big risk. But this whole transfer market is big risk. Let's see what happens. Got to mention that Eric Dier can also launch attack from the SIF line. The question is, has Monaco orchestrated a catastrophe or a masterstroke? And the answer to this is only the season shall tell us. Now this is the end of the video. I really hope that you like this video. Please like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.